There's just something so tacky that I do all the time, which is put my stuff in saran wrap and never actually package it. If you're like me and you do the same thing, I'm going to show you today a quick and easy way to go ahead and package your products so you're not just wrapping it up in saran wrap. We are getting serious with the packaging today. I had an absolute blast making the video today, packaging up all of the different projects that I have around the house. I think the biggest difference is the difference that the sugar scrubs make being in this plastic wrap versus being in saran wrap. I mean, if you only have saran wrap, that's fine. But this, I think, really just levels a product up. I don't know why I don't do it more often. Without further ado, let's dive in. Let's learn how to package our products. Okay, so on your roll of plastic, there's going to be an end that's completely sealed, and then there's going to be a side that's open. So you want to go ahead, put your products through the open side. Now you want to make sure that you don't try to squeeze too much in here. Let me show you when I try to fit 3 bubble bars in here. It looks like it's going to work. But once we get the first one heat sealed off, there's no way that the impulse sealer is going to be able to fit between the next two. Another common mistake that is made is starting at the wrong end when you're heat sealing. So when I put just 2 bubble bars in here and I heat seal it shut on the very end, so now all of the ends are heat sealed in, I can seal off this 1 bubble bar just fine. The problem is, is the other bubble bar has a big old air bubble, so that's not going to heat seal very well. So let me go ahead and cut this open, and then we will heat seal it a little bit closer to the actual bubble bar. So what you actually want to do is you want to put the amount of stuff that you can actually fit in here. For me, it is 2 bubble bars. We're going to take the impulse sealer. We're going to put it up as tight as we can up against the bubble bars and press it down until the light turns off. Sometimes I have to do it twice because my plastic wrap is a little bit longer than the length of my impulse sealer. Now on the side that comes factory sealed, the bubble bar closest to that, we're going to impulse seal. Set that one off to the side. And then what we're going to do is with the other one, we can make it all the way up to the bubble bar, and it just trims the excess off for us. Now with the sugar scrubs, I typically would want to have more in here than just the 2. It feels a little bit wasteful. However, I did accidentally pop some holes in my plastic wrap from my countertop. Well, it's not a countertop, it's a prop that I use as a countertop, and it cut this open. So this little section is going to go to waste anyways, so the solid sugar scrubs actually work out in this one. And we're going to do the same thing. We're going to come in with the impulse sealer, and we are going to seal them up. And it actually moves pretty fast and easy once you get everything out and you have it in a spot where you're doing it. Now you're going to pull out your heat gun. So I always use my heat gun on the low heat setting. A, I'm kind of pointing it at my hands and I don't want to burn them. And B, I don't want to burn a hole through this plastic. It is very thin, so you want to be really careful. So what I do is I just do like a little burst on the corner, and I'll either lift it up in the air or turn it off. And then I move to the next one. Give it a little burst, move to the next one, and I do that all the way around. Now, any of the corners that don't just seal up on their own, I'll hit a little bit and then I'll just touch it with my finger to make it seal directly to itself. It just gives you a better looking package than if you have the corner poking out. And then if you need to, you can go ahead and hit the top of it a little bit. And we're just going to continue to do this for all of our bubble bars, hitting one corner at a time until they're all the way sealed. Now, sometimes what'll happen is you will get a little bit too excited with your heat gun and you will pop a hole right through the plastic. Not a big deal if you do that. You just start over and replastic it and consider that to be a little bit of practice with your heat sealer. I really hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you enjoy packaging your stuff as much as I did today. It really doesn't take that much effort to go ahead and plastic wrap all of your products, and it makes a huge difference on them. I do have a full blog post on this, so if you need a little bit more information or if you want to know where I got my heat sealer and those sorts of things, that information is available over on my website, summerrain.website. I really hope you're having as much fun as I am making products and learning how to package and do some different stuff. I do have a little bit of a spoiler. I have some products that I'm going to be putting in my roadside stand this summer. So I'm actually going to be designing some labels, and I got a printer in and all of that stuff. So I think we're going to be doing a lot more with the packaging coming up. I don't know that it'll be right away because I'm still trying to figure it out, but once I have it figured out, I will make sure that I get that video together and posted with you, because you know that I share everything as I'm learning it.